If you really had to, which would you choose? Your hearing or your eyesight? For me, it would be my ears to select. I love my hearing. It's so nice to see you all on campus tonight. I can also hear how happy you are to be here. Please let me talk about why I chose my hearing over my other senses. Being here at Full Sail has made me more aware of sound and its mechanics. I've learned that to be a good audio technician, one has to be aware of all the noises that our other senses produce that become distractions. My name is Clarence Palmer, and I'm a graduate with a degree in audio production. I'm also a jazz musician, with the Hammond B3 organ being my instrument of choice. And some of my dear friends think that I can sing. Just a moment to reflect on why my hearing became my choice of sensory organ. My ears alerted me in the dark of night when I was very young of an oncoming freight train. The only light that was out was the stars and the moon. I could also tell when I was young the difference between a Ford engine and a Chevrolet and a Dodge. Don't think I could do it anymore. But as I grew older, I became so attracted to musicals that was coming out on television at the time, like The Sound of Music, and of course the theme to Star Trek that I use in my show sometimes when I'm playing jazz. I noticed walking around campus today, some of you wearing your logos from the different companies that you represent, and it seems like you were happy to be here. And I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad some of you decided to come tonight. Today, some of you probably are my age, and I think a lot of you remember the silent movies. You know, just to give you a thing about how I feel about audio production. When they didn't have the silent movies, didn't have music per se, or recorded music, they used pianos, piano players, and organists to play out front of the scene of the movies, or whether it was a play on stage or whether it was actual film recorded. But today is so wonderful because we have orchestras and we also have soundtracks that accompany movies. And actually, a movie is no good at all today without a soundtrack. If you remember an event and you go to it and there are wires on the floor, there's tape wires, there's speaking hanging from poles, technicians are walking around with pliers hanging from their pockets. You probably are not listening or viewing a Jazz Palm audio production event. However, if the event is clean, no wires on the floor, no tape wires, you can see no speakers, the atmosphere is neutral, you're probably at a Jazz Palm production, audio production. So give me a look-see, as they say in West Virginia. This is Jazz Palm production at www.jazzpalm.com.